A coach is considering using manual and mechanical guidance to teach a group of 5-year-olds how to swim. Explain how the coach can use manual and mechanical guidance in their coaching and evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of doing so. This is a 6-mark question, so we get 2 marks for AO1, which are our points or showing knowledge, 2 marks for AO2, which are our explanations and evidence and examples, and 2 marks for AO3, which are our evaluations. For our first AO1 mark, we can define what manual guidance is. So we can say manual guidance consists of physically putting a person into a specific position whilst coaching a skill. And for AO2, we can give some examples of what the coach can do in terms of teaching 5-year-olds how to swim. So manual guidance can be used by the coach actually getting into the water and holding the pupils into position as they swim. For example, holding them on their backs and asking them to kick their legs if they were going to be teaching backstroke. For AO3, we can start to evaluate either an advantage or a disadvantage of using manual guidance. So we could say the advantage of using manual guidance is that pupils will begin to feel more confident in the water, getting rid of any previous anxiety. The coach will be able to offer verbal guidance at the same time, for example, asking them to kick their legs whilst they're doing backstroke. As the pupils are very young, they will have no previous knowledge of the skill, so manual guidance in particular is likely to be necessary. For our second paragraph, we can discuss mechanical guidance. So for AO1, we can define mechanical guidance as a coach using a device to aid the teaching of a skill. We can then give some examples once again for swimming. So devices such as floats or armbands can be used to put the pupils into the right position for swimming strokes, such as front crawl or backstroke. For AO3, again, we want to evaluate maybe an advantage or a disadvantage of mechanical guidance. So you might say that the disadvantage of mechanical guidance is that the performers will quickly become over reliant on the help of the coach and the teaching aids. Then they may find that they have very little confidence when put in the pool on their own without any support. This is particularly valid if the armbands or the floats are used for too long. So if they're used for over a period of months, then the 5-year-old is likely to become very over-reliant on that float. And as soon as it's taken away, they're probably going to panic in the pool.